It's an early morning and it's a bit cold. We're taking the ferry boats to the Manitoulin Island, and we have to be there at least an hour before check-in.
Ui, que frio! Good morning.
Hi. Okay.
How are you?
Good, you?
Good.
What's the last name?
Mendonca.
Okay. The boarding will be at 20 after 8. And you're going to go down lane number 12, second from the right.
Yep.
And it wraps all the way up and around the front.
Okay. Get close to the motorcycles or no? Just get where I
Yeah,
get.
you'll see them when you get up there.
Okay.
And then 8:20.
Thank you.
While waiting in line, I met a couple of fellow riders that were also coming from Toronto. They were going to cross the island and then head over to Thunder Bay for a camping trip. This is definitely a trip that is on my to-do list for next year. I've heard amazing things about Lake Superior. Good morning. Had a really rough night. The hotel sucked. Noises everywhere. Even the air made noise. But ready to go. And I'll show you where I am. So I'm at the Miss Chi-Cheemaun. I haven't learned how to say the name yet, but you can see the boat, the ferry, all the way in the back. My bike right there, a bunch of other bikes. I'm going to spend the day and the night at Manitoulin Island and explore a little bit there. First time going. I'm excited. Getting the bike into the ferry is actually pretty straightforward. They're very organized. The website is a little outdated and it can take a little bit to get your reservation done. You need to provide your personal information like name, email, and address. You also need to know your bike dimensions. You are going to need the length, the height, and the width. I had a little bit of a problem with the website because it wouldn't allow me to specify the correct length for my bike. So I had to use the default size that they had, or actually the minimum size. When you come into the ferry, they direct you to go all the way to the front where they have hooks on the floor for the motorcycles. I believe that there's a limited amount of motorcycles that can be transported on each trip. Make sure you bring a set of straps so you can strap your bike to the floor. They do provide ropes, but if you have small straps, they're gonna work a lot better. Brasil que não conhece Ontário, olha só que bonito. Isso aqui não é um mar, isso aqui é um lago, mas você não consegue ver o fim. Olha só, pra lá tem umas ilhazinhas, mas olha aqui pra trás. Não tem fim, cara. É muito grande. And I have arrived at South Weymouth at the Manitoulin Island. As the name indicates, it's on the south side of the island. I want to try and get to the other side of the island, so I don't really have a lot of time to spend here. I'll explore it on a future trip. From the south side, there's really only one road that takes you to the other side of the island, and to my surprise, it's under construction. There's a lot of undulation on the road and the gravel is pretty loose. I'm hoping that I won't get a flat tire and that's only a small portion of the road that it's like this.
Can hear me, but I got another 9 clicks of this and it's supposed to get even looser, so I'm gonna try it out. Hopefully I don't get a flat. See you on the other side.
And this is the part where things got pretty interesting. The construction worker told me that they were just laying out the gravel. I knew it was going to be soft, but I didn't expect to be this soft. To give you a little perspective, I think it was a few inches deep. My front tire was fighting to stay in a straight line. This type of situation is already hard when you have a proper bike, like an adventure or a motocross. Our sports bike with 3 tires, that just makes things really interesting. And this is me proudly showing my cruising speed on loose gravel. I don't know if I should be proud of being confident or if I was just being reckless. But what's an adventure without a little bit of adventure? Once I conquered the dirt roads and the loose gravel, I was gifted with the amazing roads that surround Big Lake. I couldn't resist and took out the drone to fly around the area. And as usual, I was surprised with how amazing things look from above.
Chegamos num ponto turístico. Manitoulin district, Cenotaph. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
And the next stop is the East Bluff lookout. This lookout sits on top of a cliff and it has an amazing view of the Gore Bay. I'm going to spend some time here appreciating the view, then head down to the Gore Bay and try to find a place to eat. And after having a nice burger at the Water's Edge pub, my plan is now to go all the way to the other side of the island. The construction worker had warned me that the major roads were under construction and that most of them had very loose gravel. I asked around and I couldn't really find another route that would take me to the other side of the island, so I guess I just have to try it out. Hopefully it's rideable and I can get there without issues. Unfortunately, I had no luck. I tried to take 540 leaving Gore Bay, but I couldn't even get to the Causeway Bridge. The road was under construction with fresh but compacted gravel, but the further I moved, the looser the gravel got, so I decided to turn around. I guess I'll have to explore the west side of the island on another trip. Next stop is the Swing Bridge. As I can't explore the island, I have a little bit of time to spare. So I decided to look for a coffee in Little Current and chill for a bit, before I set out for the Airbnb.
Entrei no lugar errado, comecei a bater papo com o cara da casa, achando que era onde eu tava ficando. Fuck, they love loose gravel. Kicking Mule. Good, yeah?
Hello.
How's it going?
Very good. Welcome. Did you just go by? Or?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Cause I went into the neighbor's house.
Oh, okay.
The first thing, and I started talking to him because I thought he was there, and then at the end I finally got it. It's like, oh no, it's the next one.
Oh, okay.
So then when I went, I didn't see the Kicking Mule.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need better signage. I'm
No,
Jeff.
it's good. Victor,
Victor.
nice to meet you.
Nice. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Toronto, but I've been on a going around.
Yeah, you left a message that you were on a solo trip.
Yeah. So I went to spend a night in Tobermory. Tonight I'm gonna stay here, and then tomorrow I'm gonna stay in Pela
Oh yeah.
and Muskoka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then head home.
Well, we got a community kitchen there. You can do all your cooking and stuff.
Nice.
After doing the introductions with Jeff and getting a quick tour, I was able to explore the ranch a little bit more. The Kicking Mule Guest Ranch has an Old West inspiration. They offer covered wagons, cabins, bunkies, and different sized teepees. I went at the beginning of the fall, so I was able to experience the color change of the trees and some of the leaves on the ground, so the view was amazing. I stayed in the blacksmith shop, which is a two-person bunkie. It has a nice little deck at the front with chairs, a comfortable bed where two can sleep, a skylight which is amazing at night, and a small little heater that is plenty for the night.
Fagundes, Gertrudes. Esse aqui eu não sei o nome dele.
The ranch is dog friendly and it has all kinds of animals. And the neighbor ranch, the one that I went by mistake, also offers guided horseback rides. The owner, Jeff, is very friendly and loves playing guitar. So you're guaranteed to have some great music over the fire at night. This is a great place to come with the family. Stay tuned for the last part of this adventure. I leave the Manitoulin Island and head over to Pela at Muskoka Lakes. On the way, there's some amazing sightseeing. I almost run out of gas twice, and we get to ride the amazing Rousseau Loop.